Samba Squad!
Samba Squad is a bloco. That means a small group of drummers. We play drum music based on the Brazilian tradition of Escola de Samba. In Brazil, that's huge, right? Every drum you saw in your shot was from Brazil. So what I put in our promo is we base ourselves on the Brazilian tradition of Escola de Samba Carnival. So we try our best to learn to play it the way they do in Brazil. But then I add other rhythms, other African rhythms, Cuban rhythms to the repertoire. So I mix it instead of just doing samba. Samba Squad. The way I describe Samba Squad is that we follow the path of the drum. I see the drum as a path, right? Starting in Africa, going to Brazil, the drum went to Cuba, went to other places like North Africa, and then the music slowly made its way to where I am in Toronto, Canada. The drum never came to Toronto. It came to those other places, but here, because I'm into music, I searched it out, right? So I went to Brazil in 2003. I went to study samba. And I love that tradition of Escola de Samba. So when I brought that back here to form Samba Squad, my idea was to have a group that's based on the Brazilian Escola de Samba. And the music of Brazil comes from Africa. With the slave trade, they came to Africa and they created samba. So I take that knowledge of samba and I came back, and Samba Squad started as a group trying to play samba, right? Like, it takes time. You have to teach people how to play samba. Yes. The tambourine takes time. It's not easy to go takarak tak takarak tak takarak tak tak. It takes time, so you got to teach. Some of the other rhythms, the African rhythms I could learn were simpler, easier for Canadians to play, right? Not samba, but just rhythms, right? Doom do doom, taka 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 doom do doom, taka 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 doom do doom doom do doom 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 do doom. Simple, right?
Yes.
Samba's, más difícil.
Yes.
More difficult. So we started playing samba, trying our best to learn it. And then because I play all kinds of music, I'm a musician. The other people in the group, teachers, school teachers, whatever, right? They're not musicians, so I have to teach all the parts. So then, because I play music, I play all kinds of music, jazz music, funk music. So I try to bring in different rhythms. So I bring in a funk rhythm, like funk, where you can rap, right? We're gonna put your hands up, we're gonna rap, right? Yo, drummer, drummer, yo, drummer, drummer, yo.
Much love, y'all. Subliminal sound monster, Samba Squad. Give it up! Hey! 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 Subliminal! On the fast beat, Sean Bontier! Doing it, yes, yes, yes! Sean Bontier! Subliminal! Put it up!
Okay, I play drums. I started playing drums, right? And I played drum set, I played congas and timbales. So then I got into Brazilian music. But the wonderful thing about the Escola de Samba is it can be open to all kinds of people. You don't have to be like a musician who studies all the time. You just have to be able to dance, feel a pulse, and want to be part of something. So that's what's nice about it, because I only have 20 people, but I could have 300 people. The Brazilian thing, you can just expand. So I could have one caixa, I could have 15 caixa. It's something that's really not going to happen. The only way it would happen is if I pay for everybody to go to Brazil and then we jam in Brazil. Nobody in Brazil is going to hire us to come to play in Brazil, because everywhere you go, they have this. This is nothing new in Brazil. It's only in the last 20 years as what we call world music has come to Toronto, right? Toronto's mainly like, the main music would be pop music, rock and roll, right? So world music, when it started to be called world music, is not like a big crowd, it's a smaller crowd. There's always people into it, right? Into African music. When you say African music, I mean African music. Music from Africa, music from Cameroon, music from Senegal. And then there's, when they have concerts, you go see an African group, then there is a community that supports that, seeing Cuban music. Brazilian music is a smaller scene in Toronto. It's small. I mean, there's just the one thing. In North America, they say Latin music. They lump everything together as if Brazil, Cuba, and African is all the same. It's not the same. You know, if you go to Dominican Republic, you're going to be merengue, right? So, in Canada now, the world music would be African groups, Cuban groups, Brazilian groups smaller. There's a smaller market for it here. But when you hear drumming on the street, when we're playing Samba Squad in the street, people don't think it's African, but they don't know if it's Brazilian, African, Cuban. They don't know. They're just walking by, and they hear drum music, and it makes them feel alive. So if I have 100 people in front watching me, maybe 2 people, 3 will know that's Brazilian samba. The other ones don't care what it is. It makes them feel good. So that's the way I think about it here, and that's the way like I approach it. Like that's why I mix things up, because it's a variety, right?
Hey! 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 Yeah! AKA Subliminal, Sean Boston and the Samba Squad. Hey! Take it to the bridge! gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, make some noise, make some noise.